Hello everybody, Mr. Pilgrim here, coming at you with the fourth video in our Platinum Trophy Guide for Bloodborne. In the last video we had finally gone through the Cathedral Ward. It was a short video as it wasn't too long. We had made it through and made it here to the Grand Cathedral, and we had fought Vicar Amelia. Now we're going to be heading to the next area, the Hemwick Charnel Lane. Now this is more of a side area, but it does have some connections that we're going to need to do. So coming outside here, you're just going to come down the stairs here, and then immediately head off to the right. As you can see, there appears to be a dead end, and then boom, just like that, you find some secret little side path. Now, like always, this is probably also going to be a short video. Nothing too crazy, mind you. But we're just going to be running past everything for now and making it to the actual area. We're almost there. Now, like always, if you want to go ahead and explore and defeat all the enemies in each area while progressing along with me, then by all means you can. There's nothing stopping you from doing so. But now, from here, I'm going to go through and show you guys how to progress through the area and grab everything that is important. That was rude. But alright, so I'll see you once that is all said and done. From the lantern, you're just going to follow the path that I take. Now coming down here into this first area, the only thing you really need to grab is just over here. The bloodshot eyeball. Crafting materials for the chalice dungeons are going to be necessary for later on, as you will have to go into them and fight a optional boss. Here you can find some thick cold blood. Then from here you're just going to follow this path up. Keep following it up until you get to this gate right here. Then all you're going to want to do is simply just turn around. Then over here you'll have this little area heading off to the left. Then here you will have your first shortcut that you can send back up. I will show you what it, or send it down, I guess. As you can see, we are now just back behind the area over here. Get some Madman's knowledge while we head back. Now from here you're just going to continue following this path along. Then over here you should find some bone marrow ash. Those are consumable items that boost your gun's next bullet damage. Now coming here into this building, you'll just run through, take this ladder up. Then you can turn around. Do be careful when walking across these beams. Find some more Madman knowledge. And an Adept of Blood gemstone. Now coming back across here. Now if you have high enough insight, a new enemy type will get spawned in this area and will try and attack you. And they will also get spawned during the boss fight. Now if you have low enough insight, they don't even spawn at all. So if you're having trouble with this boss, you might want to think of going and spending some insight at the messengers in the Hunter's Dream. So from here, we're just going to follow this main path. Grabbing more items along the way. Grabbing some more twin bloodstone shards, because those are going to be important. Coming down here, what we're going to do is first come here over to the left. And this is going to open up that gate that I mentioned earlier, as you'll see right here. And that's our biggest shortcut back to the start. Then from here, what you're actually going to want to do is just run down this main road all the way, as you'll see, like I do, grabbing some things along the left and right hand sides, and then coming over here and grabbing this rune. Careful not to fall. Now, once we defeat this boss, we will now be able to actually equip the runes that we have obtained. Coming up here, just on the right hand side over here, you'll find a small chest with a tempering blood gemstone. Then from here, you're just going to turn around, coming up into here. Now there is one of these wandering nightmares that will fall down from the ceiling right about here. Then once you are ready, you can enter the boss room right here. Immediately upon heading in, there we go. As you'll see, you can immediately turn around and then you can start trying to backstab. As you'll see, this is the enemy I was talking about. But now, basically, all that this fight is just trying to run around the map, or the boss room, trying to find where the Witch of Hemwick is, as they will teleport around, as you'll see. But if done properly, as you'll see, you can kind of just run around and yes, there are two of them, not one. They do sometimes give themselves away. Then you can see here's where the second one is. I will say these enemies are definitely quite annoying. Now, once the second one is the last one, you want to be careful as the first one can get revived. But just like that, you will have fought and defeated the Witches of Hemwick. And that will get you another trophy. Now from here, we can head down. Pick up our new tool, as you'll see right here, the Rune Workshop tool. This will allow us to carve runes into our mines. And we're just going to do just that now. Once the Hunter's Dream, you're just going to head inside, and now you can finally interact with this little altar right here. As you can see, we've only got a couple of them. But we're going to equip the Lake Rune because it's physical damage reduction. We'll equip the Air Rune because that gives us more blood echoes from visceral attacks. And we might as well have the Communion Rune on just for more blood vials. Pretty simple, I would say. Now, I guess what we could do is we could also do another optional area, which will require us to die. So what I highly recommend doing is just buying whatever it is you might need. We were going to buy a couple of Molotov cocktails, some oil urns. Oh, actually, no. We'll grab some fire paper, and I think that should do it. So now to reach the second area, we're going to have to go back to the Cathedral Ward, and we're going to have to die to a specific enemy, which I will show you. From the Cathedral Ward lamp, you're just going to want to run outside. Immediately come over to this right-hand area, and you'll find this guy right here. Now basically just let him kill you. Come on. And you will notice that you are going to have a unique cutscene play out. Or I guess not, but... as you'll eventually see, you'll then spawn in a new area. Oh, here we go. Here's the cutscene. And now you will be at Yahar'gul, the Unseen Village. Now, for the most part, you shouldn't have any enemies that you're going to have to deal with immediately, as there's nothing here. But while we're here, we're going to be grabbing some upgrade materials. And you can also come down here into the basement area.
Oh, merciful God, help me. In the name.
Now, if you want to help out this NPC, what you can do is you can equip the Black Church set. And you can then come and talk to this person here.
Shut up. Thank you. I received their email. So, then this back to you. Yes, I...
Now, if you want to send them somewhere, you can go and talk to the main NPC in the Cathedral Ward. And he will say that you can obviously send anybody there that you want. But for us, we're now going to continue on. And now you can head upstairs here. You can take either the left or right hand side, it doesn't matter. If I remember correctly. Take him out for some more twin bloodstone shards. Okay. Yeah, so coming upstairs here in the middle, you'll find the moon rune. This is what's going to allow you to get more blood echoes. And here you will find your lantern. Now, like always, I'm going to go through and clear everything out and show you guys where to grab anything of importance that you can grab while you're here early on. And then where to go to find the boss and fight him and beat him. From this lamp here, if you just head down, we're going to head outside real quick, head off to the right, then off to the left to grab some important items. So coming out here, you'll have this street. You'll come down here to the right. You'll have a new armor set that you can grab right here. You can grab, I think these are all Madman knowledge. Up here behind this little railing, you can find a frenzied cold blood 8. Then from here, we're going to head off to the left Now there's only one thing that we need to grab, and can grab, that's all the way here off to the left. And as you'll see, it's all the way back there against the wall. This is the Tonitrus, a new weapon type that has electrical damage. Now, for the most part, there is a couple of things that you can loot in these areas. I know right down there, there is some bolt paper behind the giant boar. Now, going down this right-hand side, there is one of those wandering nightmares. And we'll drop 3 twin bloodstone shards. Coming off to the left here, you'll come back here and then down. You'll have an item tucked away here on the left, some more twin bloodstone shards, and a frenzied cold blood, and a shortcut door that you can open up right here. Now, where this area is if you just went up went up to the medium level of stairs, as you'll see right here, or you head down the stairs from the lantern, as you can see. This leads to this area. So in this area, you will find a couple of more things that you can grab on both the left hand and right hand sides. Some more quicksilver bullets. Now do note the enemy that brought us here, who has the giant sacks. You can parry those guys with a perfect timed bullet, so don't worry if you can't do that. Now from here, what you're going to want to do is make sure you have some Molotov cocktails, some fire paper. Now, as you'll see, you can exit out of this hole, and here you have a NPC you can summon to help you out with this boss fight. Now, this is Dark Beast Parl. He can be somewhat tough. Now, the best thing I can say for this fight is just don't lock on. Just avoid locking on unless you are capable or comfortable with doing so. Once ready, you'll enter the boss room. As you can see, he does not like fire. Or us. Now, whenever he does that charge-up attack, it's best to try and just get as far away from him as you can. Now, if you have the opportunity to hit him, you want to try and go for his face. But if you can't, just trying to get him to stagger like so is going to be good. And with enough charged R2s to the head, you should eventually get a nice stagger on him. Now, as you'll see, he is always just trying to stay electrified. Now, once he enters phase 3 is when he's the most dangerous, because then some of his attacks gain these unique AoE. But he's almost taken care of. And just like that, he goes down. He can be tough, I will say that. But you'll get the Spark Hunter badge. You will then have a lamp that will allow you to finally head back to the Hunter's Dream. And if you're wondering, this leads all the way back to Old Yharnam. Quite interesting indeed. Grab some Bloodstone shards, because why not? But now we can head back and upgrade our weapon and be done with this video. Now, like I said, what you're going to want to do is immediately equip that Moon Rune, as you'll see. So instead, we'll remove the Communion Rune. Actually, no, we'll put the Lake Rune. And then we'll have the third one be the Moon Rune. This just means we'll acquire more Blood Echoes. And then on top of that, when we have more Blood Echoes from Visceral attacks, that will double, which is pretty nice. Then from here, we're going to upgrade our weapon. As you can see, we have 17 Twin Bloodstone Shards. Now, you can farm the sack-wielding guys in yahar'gul Unseen Village for the Twin Bloodstone Shards, as they do have a chance to drop them. Boom, just like that. And if you also happen to have any better blood gems, you can always equip those. And then we don't have any of the third type, but that's okay. And if we need to repair, we can. And then we'll finally be able to get the Flame Sprayer weapon. As you'll see right here. I think, yeah, we already have the Nitrous, so we don't need to worry about getting anything else. But that is going to do it for this video. Now, the yahar'gul part can probably be done later on when you're much stronger, but if you do it now, you can reap some of the benefits, I think, at least. But this has been Mr. Pilgrim. I do hope that these videos and guides have been informative in any way, shape, or form, and as always, I will see you all in the next video.